Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I am your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today, my friends, I would like to talk about a fun update coming to LOTRO, a big update. They're doing a big overhaul of the free-to-play system. So Lord of the Rings Online, in my opinion, has always had one of the best MMO free-to-play systems out there, and they've had it for a long time, but they are seriously updating it. For all of you guys who are new to LOTRO and you're really excited to play, I'm going to get straight into it and talk about it. Now, this is not LOTRO behind me. This is a different game. This is a phone game called Rise to War. Lord of the Rings is also, I just like to be in this background because it's got great music while I talk to you guys. So anyway, let's get straight into it. So I have a little spreadsheet I made to talk about some of the updates they're giving and stuff, but let's pop up quickly this thing right here. Boop, there we go. So this is the new LOTRO has updated their site here, as you can see. It's very nice. It looks very clean. And if you want to download the game, it's from here. Make your account, all the information. It's very nice. Very nice. They've redone their site. Now, I believe all these updates are coming out because they are anticipating the Amazon Lord of the Rings TV series, Rings of Power. So they want to update the game. Whether that'll be good or whatever, that Amazon series, we don't know. But it's the Lord of the Rings Online are being there doing stuff, guys. It is exciting for us Lord of the Rings fans because Lord of the Rings Online is the gold standard for having to add stuff to lore, but keeping it true to Tolkien and not messing up the main lore. Okay, so the Lord of the Rings lore masters are amazing. And this is on the Lord of the Rings, my playlist, a lore master. Has nothing to do with the just like the class in Lord of the Rings Online. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So here is the letter that he sent, and I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet here in a moment for you guys. So stand by, I mean. All right, so we got a letter from the producer, which is friggin' awesome. And basically he talks about all the changes they're going to do. We will go over it, but I want to jump straight into the spreadsheet because I know you guys are dying to know this information. So, all right, so I made a little thing here. We'll go over it real quick and I'm going to talk about it. So the Lord of the Rings Online's free-to-play system basically is you can earn points in the first area. You can play in the first couple beginning areas. And then when you get to about level 20, you kind of run out of quest after the Lone Lands, right? So then you have to earn points with deeds, LOTRO points as they're called, if you are new to LOTRO or if you're a long time this player. They basically make LOTRO points and you have to earn them, right, to get the next locations. So it is possible to do everything free to play. But I always suggest in one of my videos I made, was it worth VIP, to be a VIP, which is a subscriber, which is the original base model. But they're going way more free to play, you guys. So realistically, you can only get to about level 20 without earning LOTRO points to go on. Now, at the end here, I'll just jump straight to it, you can get all the way to level 95. Yeah, in the free to play model. Okay, where like they're giving you a ton of stuff. So let's go through it real quick and talk about what are they actually giving with this update to free to play. But what do VIPs get, right? Still, like, is there a point to be VIP at this point? All right, well, that's all. I'm going to answer all those questions right now. So coming up in April, they don't know the exact date, but it's going in that letter. It's going to be update 33. And where they're going to get, these are the expansions they're going to give us for free, all free to play. So, okay. So it used to be once you got to a certain point, you could earn all the locations in Eriador with LOTRO points, right? And get them with LOTRO points, which is down here, right? But then you had to buy the expansions in order, right? They made them cheaper than they used to be, right? Because originally Moria was $40, but now it's $10 because it's super old, right? It's the level cap from 50 to 60. But they're giving you that free. Okay, so that comes free to play now. Mirkwood comes with free to play now. Isengard comes with free to play now. Rohan comes free to play now. And Helm's Deep, which was two different expansions areas. It was the first part of Rohan, the second part of Rohan. So they're giving you $50 to all free to play. So if you start an account free to play, when this update comes out in only a little bit of time, you might be watching this after the update's already out, so you should check it out. Check that. But it's awesome. So they give you $50 free right there. So then the areas they're going to let free. So it used to be after the Lone Lands, you'd have to buy the North Downs being the next area with LOTRO points, right? Not buying an expansion with real money, but the LOTRO points, you'd either have to buy them with real money in the LOTRO store or earn them with deeds and stuff to get there. So you could do it. It was just a lot of work. So, but now they're going to give you for free, they're going to give you Evendim, North Downs, Trollshaws, Angmar, Misty Mountains. Misty Mountains and Angmar are up to level 50. Eregion, right? Forichel. These were all other expansions. Forichel's up to about 50 and a little above. And Eregion is levels also to about little over 50-ish, but Moria is the expansion into 50. So these were places they added later, back in the day, when the game first came out. So they're giving you all those free. They're also giving you Lothlorien, right, which is past level 50 now. Edenwaith, which is another area this past level 50. That's like in the 55, 60, 65 areas. With a Great River, now we're going even higher, right? So now we're up in the 70s. Wildermore, all of these. And these are all, this is how much LOTRO points you would have had to save up doing deeds or buy to get them. So those are all free now. So you're getting a total of 7,000, I sound like a commercial right now, 7,545 LOTRO points for free, you guys. That's crazy. So free to play LOTRO, they're really going out here, guys. They want you to come try the game if you're new, and if you're an old time player who doesn't really, don't have a subscription right now, you want to come back and just play, you're not level 95 yet, you can play a lot of content. And I would say, they didn't tell us this, but I would tell you that that is well over 100 hours of gameplay. Now, if you're grinding it and you're really fast and you know what to do, maybe not that much, right? But if you're a new player who's enjoying the game and you're just relaxing and going through Middle-earth questing, that's a lot of fun time to play in Middle-earth. So, a lot of free stuff. It's pretty awesome. Maybe even more. Class and races. This is very cool. So there were some classes that came with Moria, which were the Warden and Runekeeper. They're now obviously giving you those because they gave you the Moria expansion. So if you're free to play, you can now play those classes for free as well. The Bjorning was a class you had to buy with 1,000 LOTRO points if you were free to play, and so was the High Elf. But now, your free to play account, you can just have them. 2,000 points. There's another 2,000 for free, okay? So you can now play free to play up to level 95, which we already said at the beginning. The first zone you will have to buy with LP now, instead of it being the North Downs, at level 20 to get to level 25 and 30, right in the North Downs zone. It'll be the one from level 95 to 100, which will be Western Gondor. Okay, so think about how much area they're giving, right? That's a lot of area. And you know what? I think what we might do is we'll bring up the LOTRO client here and look at the map, and I will show you to get a little more in detail of that. And then also, they're going to be giving you free stuff. So basically, when you add this up, all those LOTRO points they gave you, right? If you bought all these LOTRO points of these regions with real money, all of those regions, so that 7,554 LOTRO points, so you bought those with real money instead of earning it over time. And then you bought and they gave you this $50 of expansions. It's almost $150, you guys, of free content now. More. Okay, so you originally they were giving free to play, right? Which the game originally, when it was CD, right? When it came out when it's CD, right? But they're sprucing it up. They're doing all sorts of updates, right? I'll talk about some more in a minute. But it's looking great and awesome. But so basically, you're getting $150 more free content to just play and try the game, right? You can play way farther than you normally could have with the free-to-play system now. But now you're asking, wow, that's a lot of cool stuff for free-to-play, but what's the point of being a VIP then, right? Well, there is a point to VIP still. So basically, you pay VIP, there's a couple different areas you unlock still, and I will talk about a few other things I want to go through the letter that they're just giving. Like free-to-play, they're removing the gold cap. There was like a 2 gold cap, and you'd have to buy the special wallet as free to play with like 90 points or something to get it. They're removing that because that's annoying. I always thought it was annoying. So they're really making the free to play even better than it was before. So highly recommend trying the game out, guys. And if you're confused, I have an entire channel called Voice of the Rings that I do guides and I do playthroughs with voiceovers and all sorts of things. Different playlists. Check them out after the video. All right, if you want to. No. And also, if this is enjoyable and this helped you guys out, if I earned you subscribe, that'd be awesome. Subscribe, that would mean a lot. All right, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. I'd be happy to answer more questions on top of this. If I know them, I will answer them. All right, so VIP will now get the following when becoming a VIP, okay? So if you're a VIP, you get Mordor, which is a much newer expansion. That was level 210, I believe? Or was it 110 to 120? Something like that. The Mordor expansion, you get the Minas Morgul expansion, which was 120 to 130 for your characters. And you get the War of Three Peaks, which is the 1 to 140 expansion, right? So, and that's a combined $70. So it used to be, even if you were VIP, you still had to buy those expansions, right? Now you don't. If you're VIP, you have them, right? You just have the areas. So boom, you have the areas as VIP. Right? So that's their model to the game is still built to be a subscription-based game, but at the same time, they want to make it where more people can try it and play more and bring more people in, right? And if you're enjoying the game and then you want to support them, you can go VIP, right? And it does give other benefits too. I have a whole video on VIP benefits. You can check it out. But again, this is the new stuff. So in that video, I don't talk about this stuff, right? This new VIP bonuses you're getting. All right. So, and then also you still, there still be at the end of the game, just disclaimer, there's still about $100 of other content that isn't free at the very end of the game, right? That's for everything. But again, at this point, you have most of the game if you're a VIP. If you're free to play, you have over half the game now, probably like 70%. And then, you know, maybe 50 to 70% somewhere. I don't know. There's a lot of regions they're adding here, right, for free. So, but again, really awesome, really good. You guys should check it out. All right, so, and then that is about that. So now that we talked about this, you're welcome to look at this, screenshot this if you want to know the details. But let's hop back over to, I want to hop back over to this, and I want to just look at this page just a little bit. Let's just read through it just a tiny bit. And so I didn't get everything on that list, obviously. So again, our next big update will be 33, late April. Kick off the 15th anniversary celebration, which will be exciting. And I will be doing a live stream thing with some other awesome YouTubers for the 15th anniversary. So if you see this before that, check that live stream out later. You can subscribe. I'll have a thing on it soon. All right. First, we'll be adding a new area to the northern region known as the Yondershire, which is very exciting. So another thing that you might not know that I've been telling a lot of my viewers is that they're doing visual updates. Now, they're not just doing an overhaul, one boom, they've updated everything. They're doing it in parts, right? The newer regions are getting them first. They're going back, they're updating old things in the old regions. Again, a lot of people have this mindset of LOTRO that, oh, it doesn't look good. It's because they saw it like 12 years ago. Okay, guys. Again, it's an art style, but I love it. I think it looks like I think it's really pretty. I think it's a great game. But again, it's a game, right? So it's fun, but it's based on this art style. It's not based on a realism look. Like where, you know, another game you'd be comparing it to real life, like New World, right? It's like they're trying to make it look more like real life. Where this is a beautiful art style, and it actually looks rather good. I mean, look at that reflection of the water in those trees. That's a real picture from the game. So I know it's smaller there, but watch some of my videos. I try to record it in high quality for you guys. Not, you know, I do my best. What my computer can do. All right. So then, since the time of the Bullrook, they gave a little lore info here of what that is. The Yondershire is another part of the Shire that they've always wanted to add that connects Ered Luin and the Shire, so it'll be really exciting there. There's some cool shots, pretty shots of the landscape that we'll be seeing in-game. The second thing, we're breaking down the Anniversary Festival. I'm just going to read it for you guys. And we're adding a whole new festival instance, a flurry of fireworks. We've been asked to add with the greatest fireworks display in Breland has ever seen. So they've got a cool little event for the 15-year anniversary. That's exciting. All right, third, we're making some updates to VIP. Some of the smaller changes will stay under wraps for now. They're not going to tell us right now, but I'm excited, he's excited, to inform that the VIP now include the starter versions of Mordor, Minas Morgul, and the War of Three Peaks, which I already explained to you guys. So moving on, this is a lot of stuff that I already condensed on that other thing. Again, LOTRO store. They're making big changes to the LOTRO store, which is good, right? That's good. We've seen some first changes made in the month. Released the Rangers of Ruin, which is the new expansion that just came out a little while ago. Here's what I was talking about with the wallet. The premium wallet, the gold currencies cap, and the virtue race and trait slots are now free to all players. This is huge, guys. This is a big one, okay? So that was something that always drove me crazy. When to people like free to play, I was like, the currency cup's really annoying, okay? So you have to buy the wallet with some of your LOTRO points that you earn to get rid of that. Well, they got rid of it. They're just, here you go, have it free for all the free players, which is good. Good job on you, Standing Stones. All right, I like that they did that for LOTRO. And then the gold currency cap, and then the premium. Okay, yeah, sweet. And they gave you the premium wallet, which means, I believe that means now your barter items just go into your wallet automatically. They don't fill up in your inventory, because that was the bonus of having the premium wallet. So that's a nice little extra thing too. The virtues and race and trait slots for free to players. All right, so there's some like slot things. That's all convenient stuff. That's all like free to play that really makes your free to play less frustrating when you're like, oh, that's kind of an annoying thing. Now you don't have to worry about it because you have it all if you're free to play. All right, starting, we're making the high elf race free. That is cool. All right, so again, there is the stout axes, which is a race of dwarves, but again, dwarves are all dwarves, but it's basically like a different clan that are in Mordor. You will not be able to play them still, because they're one of the newest additions to the game. But again, you have Bjorning to play now. You'll have High Elf Race. And then, of course, normal elf, dwarf, hobbit, all of them. And then you'll be able to also have free now the Runekeeper class and Warden class because you have the Moria expansion, even for free to play. All right. But if you're a VIP, remember, it's giving you Mordor for free, which means you'll be able to play the Stout Axe, I believe. Yes, because it came with the Mordor expansion. But they gave this, well, you know what? One thing that I kind of wonder on that is they said the standard versions of the expansions. I don't remember if the standard version gave this out. I think it did. So, don't hold me to that one as much, guys. But let's keep moving on. There's going to be more info coming out on this later. But, I mean, I'll be able to go look for you once the update's done. Just check it out for yourself. You can just log in for free and see. All right. We're making the High Elf class. Again, you can still play a Dwarf, though. Don't worry. There's still the Dwarf race. Making the High Elf class, which is fantastic. Here's all the those who beheld the beauty of Valinor and play as a captain, champion, guardian, hunter, lore master, minstrel, runekeeper, warden, or brawler through all of Middle-earth. Ooh, sweet. Oh, you can also play as a brawler through all of Middle-earth now. Interesting. Okay, so they might have given the brawler free to play too, if I'm reading that correctly here. We're making the High Elf race free for all players. Now everyone can play as those who beheld the beauty of Valinor. Captain, champion, guardian, hunter, lore master, minstrel, runekeeper, warden, or brawler through all of Middle-earth. I guess the brawler is free now too. Good for now. All right, for free to play. Sweet. All right, there's a nice little picture. Enough. The runekeeper, warden, Bjorning will now be players to play. Okay. All right. Craft powerful runes, blah, blah, blah. This is all stuff you're welcome to read. I will leave the link to this in the thing. I don't want to waste too much more of my time going through that. But again, the quests, here's all the stuff that I summarized in my thing, right? Deep, available down at quests, explore, and craft, all the way to 95 to your heart's content for free to play until you want to go VIP. During this time, you'll be able to make progress, all of this stuff. One cap. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very cool. There's a little bit more, but there is some more on this next page. This is their next article. We don't need to worry about this. So, very, very cool, though. And I think we will finish up by just pulling up LOTRO here and just looking at the regions that will be free for you, okay? So let me pull that up right now. Ready? Okay, now that we're in the game, so let's talk about the characters real quick again. So High Elf would have had to been paid for, right? The High Elf race. So here's all your races right here. Men, Dwarf, Hobbit, Elf were always free originally. Now with this new expansion coming out on 33, we're going to have the High Elf for free as a choice, and Bjorning. You're just going to have those for free on free to play, okay? So that's really exciting. Stout Axe. They didn't say, I believe that you will still have to be a VIP to have the the Mordor expansion to play as that race, or you might be able to buy it free to play still with LOTRO points. Oh, that's old days. Standing Stones is in charge now. They do a great job, by the way. Standing Stones is doing a fantastic job. All right, so now another thing is what races. So again, races, the reason some of these are blocked out because depending on your race, you can play certain classes. Let's go with men because they can play almost everything. Again, Bjornings can only be Bjornings. They would have cost, you get those for free now, so you can play that as a Bjorning, obviously. And then with you, since you're getting the Moria expansion for free, you'll be able to play Warden and Runekeeper, depending on the right class that can play both, right? Or Runekeeper, right? So that's really exciting. You can play either now with the expansion. Again, I own everything and stuff, and I have and I'm a VIP, so right now, the update's coming out soon. You probably already have if you're watching this. It might be later. And then you're also going to be able to play the Brawler class. So that is very cool. So you're getting all of those now to be able to play. So that is very, very exciting. So now we're going to hop back out and we're going to enter Middle-earth here on Zollin. And we're going to look at the maps real quick to see the regions to finish up this update video. So anyway, I hope that you're enjoying this, guys. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my main content. This is just a update about LOTRO because I was really excited and I thought I'd share it with my community about LOTRO stuff. Awesome indeed. All right, let's let this thing load a little faster. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's open up our map here and talk real quick about what we were talking about. So again, Middle-earth. Original free-to-play was the Shire, Ered Luin, Breland, and the Lone Lands, right? Those were the original free-to-play locations, but they are now, and you would have had to buy, the first thing you had to buy was North Downs to keep playing. But now, free-to-play gets the following extra with Update 33. North Downs, Evendom, Forchel, Angmar, just like we talked about at the beginning of the video, Misty Mountains, and the Troll Shaws, as well as a Region and Edenwaith. Basically, they're giving you all of Eriador, right? Right? And then, of course, the Entomors, they've been on free-to-play, I believe, now for a while, so that is the PvP zone for stuff. So, again, now, but they're also giving you more than that, right, with the new free-to-play. They're also giving you Lothlorien, and then if we go down, they're giving you the Rohan, and again, we should pull up our little thing to see all that stuff, but they're giving you basically the Rohan expansion and the Helm's Deep expansion, which is basically all of these areas, and Isengard, right? So you get all of this, and Wilder Moor up here, and also the Great River, which is, I believe, up here near the Wold, right? I believe it's right over here somewhere. To the Great River, it's up there somewhere. Yes, it's above us, to the north. There it is. The Great River is somewhere right there. You get the Great River too. All right, so anyway, very exciting. And then again, for VIPs, we're going to basically, if you're free to play, the first place you will have to buy is Western Gondor, and that's where you will be at about level 95 when you come over for Rohan through the chapter helping Aragorn with the undead or the Oathbreakers. So no spoilers for you there, but that is the movie. You've seen the movie, you know that. But so anyway, that's what we'll be doing. And then for VIP, why to be a VIP? Well, there's a couple extra little things here and there still, but you will get the expansions of Mordor, all of Mordor, right? And then you will also get the expansion of the top area of the War of Three Peaks, all the way up to Gundabad, which is where we are right now in the story, as well as the one other place, the Gondor, Mordor, War of Three Peaks, and the other one, which let's just pull it up because I'm forgetting. There it is. Boom. There it is, right there. Yep. Yep. Great River, and then Rohan. Yep. Mirkwood. And I forgot, they're giving you the Mirkwood in free to play as well. So we have to go over here. They're also giving you Southern Mirkwood. All right. The Mirkwood expansion, which is really awesome. And oh, Minas Morgul. That was the other one near Mordor. So there's a whole region here of Minas Morgul, and it's massive. So, and again, you can't see it there. Minas Morgul. Yep. So they're giving you Minas Morgul as well. Mordor, Minas Morgul, and War of Three Peaks, which is this northern area here. All right. Well, my friends, I hope that helped you out. You guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, and very excited about all of this new free-to-play stuff. It'll be a blast, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and a quick little shout-out and thank you to my wonderful Patreons for your support. Thank you so much, MrRevel, for being a Royal Guardian. It means a lot. And guys, again, check out my other content on the playlists, and you guys have a wonderful day in Middle-earth. Come play some LOTRO with us. You don't got excuse, it's free to play now. I mean, it has been, but you got lots more content now. Woohoo! So you have a wonderful day in Middle-earth, everyone.